So you went to the studio, got into the studio. What made you like continue to be like that hungry, for more music, to create content, to motivate people to, listen to your music, whatever way, how you ever want to look at it? Like, what made you, how was you hungry after that?
I think like it definitely had to just be after like making a song and people liking it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you put your time and efforts into something, and if somebody enjoys it and somebody wants to sit there and really listen to it and engage in what you're talking about, it'll definitely like just make you more hungry to continue.
Okay. So that thing was continue to drive you, to fuel you, to be, Larry Lemuel today.
And at that time, I wasn't even Larry Lemuel.
What were you
like
then?
Soul Chief.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I had so many rap names.
Oh, you had how many? Soul Chief, Larry Lemuel,
Larry Lemons.
Larry.
Yeah.
This guy.
If you watching this, you gotta know me if you know about Larry Lemons for sure.
Right. That name was.
But yeah.
That name is legendary to people.
Yeah.
Legendary Lemons.
Yeah.
You talking about that one?
Yeah, that was like a Twitter name or something like that. And they used to call me that at the Row House, Legendary Larry.
Okay.
All of that stuff. Yeah.
So we get to fast forward to New York.
Okay.
Your first.
Just a quick jump, real quick.
Oh yeah, we gonna get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
So when you go to New York City, and I call you, I'm like, Larry, it's a music, festival, and we about to work this job out in New York, and you like, at your other job, this is a pivotal moment.
Yeah, in my life. Really.
In your life.
It's like jumping off of
a cliff.
Yeah.
Like, and
going skydiving or something.
Yeah. So you made that jump to go to New York. What made you make that jump initially? Like, what was like that? Like, okay, I'm about to go see what it's like.
I think it was like basic instinct. Like, I was working this job, and I met a lot of great people, but I had a lot of poison around me in that job. And so that was also pushing me away from the job period. So like you don't even have to include New York, but just that aspect of it, that was already pushing me away. So like you said, you hit me up like Friday, or no, you might hit me up Thursday.
Right.
And was telling me about this gig and about to go to New York, work this festival, and I'm like, all right, I don't know, bro. I gotta work all weekend.
Right.
9 to 5. Can't never get away from it. And so I'm just like, all right, Friday, come school me. When I get off, I close. I get off at 11 o'clock.
I'm like, this dude worked forever. My gosh.
Yeah, like we get off at 11. I got my stuff ready already. We gonna slide out. I'm gonna call off in the morning, 2 hours before like you're supposed to. So
you called off.
Yeah, so we get all the way up to New York. We had to make a stop in Pittsburgh. Get all the way up to New York right on time. Don't know how that happens, but we got there right on time. And so we do a little bit of setting up for the gig. Time comes that I think I had to work at 11 in the morning. Called off at like 9 or whatever, maybe a little bit earlier.
So we got back. We drove. We got back real late.
Oh no, but I'm on Saturday still. We ain't even worked the gig yet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you still on that day?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Okay.
On Saturday. So,
okay.
So then so I called off like I said, and then Snapchat. So I was all over Snapchat. It was my first time in New York. I couldn't help it. I just had to. What do you want me to do? First time seeing the Statue of Liberty. First time riding on a boat or on a ferry over to Governor's Island. Just all of that, seeing the city. So, like I said, I was on Snapchat and all of that. My little work friends want to go tell the manager, look at Larry's at, all of that. So, you know what I'm saying?
They was mad?
Yeah, so I got a little bit of negative flack for that. And, I mean, it is what it is. I made the choice to do it. I really don't care what they think about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless you're supporting, then we good. But, so we worked the whole gig. Really, realistically, could have stayed there for one more day and worked another day. Made a nice little bank.
Right.
I literally made more that day than I made on my paychecks a week.
Yeah.
That's what really was like, oh, there's money out here like that.
Yeah.
Because I never seen that before.
Yeah.
I just seen the 9 to 5 stuff. You know what I mean?
I told
so
you.
I'm like, oh, whoa, like, oh, okay. But I wasn't even I ain't gonna say I wasn't thinking about leaving them, but I was thinking about leaving them though. But just not assume like maybe a 2 weeks notice, maybe something, you know what I mean, anything like that.
Right.
But so I go to work the next day, and I guess you could say I was in my feelings because like I just could feel the energy, like the negative energy from some people, not everybody. Like most people, like not most people, but some people were cool. But I could definitely just feel the negative energy from everybody. Right. So then that just drove me to be like, okay, I'm destined for something that's way higher than what y'all talking about.
Right.
Because y'all stuck on this, and like, for what? What you stuck on it for? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, a lot of y'all called off. It might not be Snapchatting it or whatever, but called off pretending like you sick or pretending like something's going on.
Right.
And then you like, but just because, you know, I'm in New York or whatever, I'm showing off with it. Not really showing off with it, but just showing my experience that I'm enjoying at the moment.
Right.
And they just not liking that. But regardless, so that goes there. So then that Sunday, I'm like, I literally walk in the building. I had to work at 4, I still remember. And I was in there for 2 hours. It was super slow. And like in my head, I'm like, I'm ready to walk about this thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm ready to slide.
You was thinking about New York?
I mean, I wasn't thinking about New York. I was just thinking about like
that you experienced that though.
It's money out there like that.
Right.
And I'm sitting here and it's super slow for me right now. Like my mind is probably running on the music and running on whatever else.
Right.
It's not really trying to make stakes.
Right.
So no, but so I had mad respect I still have mad respect from my dude JG, kitchen manager out there. And so he was the closing manager that Sunday. And so I ended up finishing out my whole shift. And I'm just like, hey man, JG, I gotta holler at you, you know what I'm saying? We talking back or whatever. So me and him go back there and talk, and I'm just like, hey man, I really don't think I'm gonna be able to come back. And he was just like, hey, are you gonna put in your 2 weeks notice? I'm like, nah man, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Like, I got some stuff going on, I gotta get up out of here, go take care of business.
2 weeks notice? I don't understand why, I guess.
Nah, it makes sense.
I guess. Courtesy.
Yeah.
You got to have that.
I get it. Like, I get it. And I didn't do it, my bad. But
right.
Regardless, like, I still got respect for JG because that's an OG to me.
Right.
And I really respect that dude and, like, all the other people that at the row house. I got mad love for y'all. Okay. Mad respect for y'all. You know what I mean? Just keep on doing what y'all doing. Keep grinding.
You talk about how that job was poisonous.
Yeah.
The last few years prior to you going to New York.
Right.
And you thought I missed that part, but I was waiting to bring it in.
Right.
I feel like you leave that New York trip, like, and you reflecting back those previous couple years that you was there at that job, and you were, you know, going through a lot of stuff that people don't know.
Right.
During that time, the music, like, was your, you know, escape, like, to go do music.
And then at that point, when I was at the row house, it was like I really actually wanted to, like, pursue music at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I really want to put a project together. I really want to do music videos. I really want to go and do whatever these people are trying to do. And I don't even know, like, what to do for real.
But you do now.
I'm stuck here. Yeah, I know a lot now. I get it now. But at the time, I didn't understand it. So it was just like a juggle.
Right.